native Manta Ray 14 for sale. 14.5 feet. Really stable on Lake Michigan. I used it all year for salmon fishing. In the spring got into the cohos or the silvers, and this fall into the kings. You see that I've got the bow light mounted up here. The wiring's all inside of that before you connect to the battery, as well as the stern light. You definitely want an overhead light for at night in case it gets a little choppy out there. As you see from bow to stern, you've got the front hatch here. Standard front hatch, that's where I'd put in the battery, and that would wire up, especially with like my fish finder, would come up through these sealed mounts here. So you run the cord through and you clench it down and it'll seal down nice and tight in there. And then here's another Scotty rod mount. I've got these smaller Scotty rod mounts on. There's rails as well, I'll include. Through this hatch here, you can access where you're going to put your transducer to shoot through the hull. I've got a kind of a little foam piece secured there in place. You can pour a little water in there and it'll hook up a nice signal. And all that wiring will come back up through here, and I always mounted my finder right there. But obviously you've got some options with the rail systems. You can also turn on the bow and stern lights through a switch that I always sat right there next to my transducer. Plenty of room for storing different things up in here between your legs. There's no rudder on this kayak. It is rudder ready. So as we move down towards the stern, you'll see those two bolts for that. So a rudder can be installed. I didn't think it was a big deal. But the useful thing about this Manta Ray is that rear rolling wheel that comes standard. Really nice for launching. You can get the kayak loaded up and, you know, be on the side of the boat launch and not really mess with all the boaters, and be able to roll it right on out there. Got another Scotty rod mount, open back area. I had a crate with my rod holders to hold all the baits and everything. Super comfortable seat. I think that came standard with this one. Great boat. Wouldn't be selling it if I didn't just get a new Hobie. So, for Angler 12.